4 easy tips when making monetizable YouTube videos in 2021.
Tit! Star Wars fans aren't French! They're retarded! And so are you!
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
Sheer fucking hubris.
Everything's far away. Everything's a copy of a copy of a copy.
Father! Father! The sleeper has awakened!
Okay, I know that first bit was a bit of a jumble, but it'll all make sense in the end. With all the changes in YouTube over the last few years, it can be hard to keep track of how to make a monetizable video. Here are 4 easy steps to make the perfect monetizable video for 2021 and maybe 2022. Tip 1. Keep the video length over 10 minutes. Just in case YouTube forgot to update the algorithm or decide, on a whim, to change back to treating 10-minute videos as favorable. That 10 minutes allows YouTube to inject plenty of advertising. Despite what you might want to do, step 2 involves having no sound or music in your videos. We don't want any sound or video because just simply someone else will claim it, even if it's original or if it's licensed for public use.
Mine.
Tip 3. No pictures or video in your video, because someone else will claim it, just like sounds or music.
Mine.
Pictures, video, sound, music, they also may be unappealing for advertisers, and really, at the end of the day, you're not making this for people, you're making this for advertisers. Tip 4 is the most important of all the tips out there. It's present no ideas or subject, as ideas and subjects may conflict with advertiser messages or offend Mother Susan. This is a recent change to YouTube, and honestly, it simplifies the whole content generation process because it encourages content creators to remove potential substance from their videos. And substance, as we all know, takes the most time and effort to create and inject into your videos.
Yeah.
Now, some may argue that it only pertains to political discourse, but when everything can be made into an argument and perceived as political, any idea or subject may be targeted as problematic.
Oh, I'm just glad I didn't live to see this day. Wait a second.
Strip out the ideas or the subjects. Great, so that's all the tips you need to make a perfectly monetizable video. And if you followed all the tips above, you don't even have to worry about sanitizing your videos for children, regardless of if you want to make adult content.
Nice.
This is what your video should look like. Clean, efficient, ready for monetization. Now, some of you may say, this is not exciting. There is nothing here. This is a void.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Yes, exactly. That's what Mother Susan and YouTube want. An empty space to fill with advertising. The very thing that drove us away from terrestrial television and cable, YouTube wants to recreate, but as an internet version. At the start of this video, there was a clip from a YouTube channel called Flash Kids. Do you think the Disney company wants any advertising associated with that video? YouTube, at its best, is turning into a platform not for the free expression of people, but for the appropriation of your hard work and eyeballs at a low cost. If they give you money, it is reluctantly until their terms of service change. So, here is my biggest suggestion. If you love creating video content, Use YouTube as a testing ground, but do not get wrapped up in the idea that you will make a lot of money. Do not assume that you can turn YouTube into a long-term career. If you want, treat YouTube as the joke it is becoming. Eventually, it'll die like MySpace or any of the other hundreds of things killed by Google. You are the content creator. You build the future. Not YouTube, not Google, not Facebook or Twitter. You.
I'll miss the sea. But a person needs new experiences. They jar something deep inside, allowing him to grow. Without change, something sleeps inside us and seldom awakens.
A memorable holiday road trip experience for the whole family in the completely reimagined 2020 Ford Escape, guys.